In the beginning, I felt I wasn't ready because I didn't want to step out and feel like I was getting myself into something and set myself up for failure. So when I say I wasn't ready, I didn't want to fail at something and disappoint my family. My name is Cindy Dozier. I have 3 children. They're all boys. My oldest is Tadero Scott Jr. He is 22 years old. My middle son is Leighton Chubb Jr. He's 13 years old. And my youngest is Leonte Chubb, and he is 11. I am a LPN, which is a licensed practical nurse. I work for Erlanger Hospital in adult neurology outpatient and for Morning Point Assisted Living. I've been in the Habitat family for a long time. My mom has a Habitat home, so I kind of grew up in a Habitat home. But before I applied myself to the Habitat home, I was living in public housing. Living in public housing is very different. You don't have any privacy, if that makes sense, because the people can come and go as they please. So, like, just having your own home and your own space is totally different. They base your rent on your income. At the last time of my research, is what they call them, my rent was going to be like $763. I could buy a house with this type money. I can pay a mortgage. So that really inspired me to like start looking for a home somewhere. And what inspired me is I started working on my credit, and I became a nurse, and I started making money where I could do more and provide more, and I wanted better for my kids and I. My mom and sister both are Habitat homeowners. They were very supportive of me. They were trying to push me to go before I actually went, but I wasn't ready. But when I got ready, I went. And my sister has her own business on the side, so she couldn't help me, but she supported and pushed in every which way she could. My mom actually did do sweat equity hours with me when she could. And she also helped by watching the boys for me when I had to do like events or something. So I started the program in February of 2015, and I actually completed it April of 2019. The hardest part of Habitat for me was getting my sweat equity hours. And when I say that is because I was only able to go on Saturdays because I worked Monday through Friday. I had to complete 350 hours during the program. It was just hard for me to get there during the week, and I'm like, Lord, I'll never get these hours done. During the program, I was living with my mom. So how my life has changed now since moving into my own home, I'm happier. My boys are happier because we have our own space.
My name is Tadero Scott Jr. and I'm 22 years old. I've been going to Chattanooga State for 2 years now, and I graduated this past May. I plan on to be a mental health counselor with my degree for children and teenagers. It was
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a great feeling to graduate. Like, I just felt so relieved. It's amazing. Like, it's a blessing to know that God has blessed my mom with this beautiful home, because she deserves it. and she deserves everything that she's worked for and that's coming to her. I think a home plays a big role in people accomplishing goals in life. If you have a good home, obviously, then you have a good foundation to lean on. They have a good family vibe around Habitat, and that's just a place you want to associate your family with. When I was younger, I didn't quite understand, like, I guess the significance of Habitat, and now that I'm older and I see how it's impacted me, my mom and my brothers, now I completely understand. So I've just gotten a better understanding.
I feel like I was very successful through Habitat. Habitat is a great program, and I speak highly of Habitat all the time. After I closed on my house, I got so many messages on Facebook, inboxes, Instagram, and they're, how do I do this and how do I do that? And I'm telling them how to apply, go down to the office, give them the address, the phone number. So yes, I feel like I was very successful with Habitat. The cost of my mortgage is $471. First, it's me paying $763 for public housing. I think that is great.
It's just good to know that, like, wherever I want to study, I can just pull out my books and study.